members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
How is your drive to school?
Let me tell you. I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
The following is a presentation of Roosevelt University Athletics. This is Roosevelt University Lakers softball. From the USS SA Sports Complex in Melbourne, Florida, this afternoon it is Roosevelt University softball today, day 2 of the Lakers' week-long journey through the USS SA Space Coast Games Tournament. And today, game number 1 of 2 from Florida, as it is the Roosevelt Lakers against the Tigers of Holy Family University. Hello again, everybody, and good afternoon. I'm Tom Westenfeld. Great to have you along with us. Just as we come on the air, the ball game about to begin in Melbourne, Florida, as we come to you from our remote studios back in the Chicago area. First pitch of the ball game is in for a called strike, as Holy Family is the visiting team in this game. And so leading it off here is Riley Hobel for Holy Family. Hobel is a right-handed batter, wears number 9. And the pitch swung on, hit into the air, left center field, deep. Then a one-hopping all the way to the fence. Hobel rounding second and heading toward third. Lakers trying to get the ball back to the infield. And the throw to third, not in time, is a leadoff triple to start the game for Holy Family. So a ringing triple there for Hobel. And immediately, Holy Family now with a threat here to start the game, and that'll bring up now Madison Grubb. We'll try to set the lineups as best we can as we come on the air. As Grubb, right-handed batter, stands in. First pitch is going to be a little bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Kaylee Hancock is in the circle today for the Lakers to start game number 1 of 2. The Lakers will play Walsh University later on this evening. And we'll have that for you as well, as we'll have week-long action here on the Laker Athletics YouTube channel. There's a called strike. So Madison Grubb standing in. Grubb is a junior from Swedesboro, New Jersey. The line to the next pitch. That is going to be lifted up in the air and fouled off to the right side and in foul territory. That is out of frame of our video feed, and it appears that Grubb has fouled out for the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the frame. And now that will bring up Alexis Letizia. Lakers coming in at 5-5 after splitting yesterday. There's a swing and a foul up to the right out of play. No balls and 1 strike here to Letizia. Lakers splitting 2 yesterday, winning their opening game of the tournament over Davis and Elkins by a final of 3-1, but then they lost 6-2 in game number 2. As the next pitch coming in, that'll be fouled up to the right side out of play. And as was the case yesterday, we broadcast via video, and we're able to pick up the ambient sound as well from the Diamond in Melbourne, Florida, where it's 74 degrees and partly sunny skies. Here comes the 0-2, swung on, lofted into, looks like right center field, caught there, runner from third tagging, and she will score, and Holy Family takes an early 1-0 lead as Letizia, the RBI on the sac fly. 2 out in the inning, the base is empty, but a 1-0 lead for Holy Family. So now that will bring to the plate Sam Ciasulo, and the first pitch is going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. We'll set the Laker owner as soon as we get a chance when they come up in the bottom of the first inning. Here comes the 0-1, swinging a foul back to the screen. Well, much better day in Florida than it is here as we broadcast again remotely from our Chicago area location. And we're looking out the window, gray, overcast skies, rain, but bright sunshine. There are some clouds wafting across the sky in Melbourne, Florida. But all in all, great baseball weather. Swung on, in the air, center field, caught there quickly. That was kind of a line drive to center. And that will end the inning as Gallegos in center. Bianca Gallegos able to make the catch, and that ends the frame. But Holy Family putting a run on the board to start the ball game as they pick up a run in the inning. 1 run on the 1 hit, the leadoff triple. No errors and none left on base after a half inning. It is Holy Family 1, Roosevelt coming to bat. This is Roosevelt University softball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
And as we come back, bottom of the first inning, and the first pitch of the bottom of the inning, and it was bunted out in front of the plate, fielded there by the catcher, as fielding it there behind the plate was Alexis Letizia, but a wild throw to first, and the Lakers have a runner immediately at second base. So it'll be an E2 in all likelihood on the scoring. And now batting second here for the Lakers will, I believe, be Athena Pimele-Penn. Yes, that'll be Athena Pimele-Penn batting second. We had a live stats monitor here, and it was showing the Laker lineup. Then it reverted back to the previous game played by Holy Family. There's a swing and a two-hopper to second base, throw to first in time. Productive out there as the Lakers have a runner at third base now with one away in the inning, tying run 60 feet away. So the Lakers a chance here to pull even, as it'll be Isis Enriquez now batting for the Lakers and taking the first pitch in for a called strike. So 0-1 to Isis. It is Paige Titeback in the circle this afternoon for Holy Family. Left-hander deals. Bunted to the right side, fielded at first, and no chance for any play here as they were worried about the runner coming in from third. So it was held at first base, and so everybody's safe. Sam Ciasulo there, fielding it at first base and wanted to throw to third, but to no avail. So an infield bunt single here, and the inning continues with one away for the Lakers. So now they'll bring to the plate Brynda Voracek for the Lakers. It goes after the first pitch, grounds it to the shortstop, gloves it, throws to first base in time. Throw to the plate a little bit late, and the run scoring from third, and the Lakers have tied the game. Real good way to manufacture a run there for the Lakers. Take advantage of the early error and then move the runner around. Enriquez goes to second. That's a putout. 6-3. An RBI there for Dvorak. And the Lakers have tied the game at 1. So a 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the first inning. And the next pitch will be down a little bit low. Trying to confirm the next batter in the Laker batting order here. As we play in the bottom of the first inning, 1-1 ball game. Next pitch swung on, and that'll be a swing and a miss. Bianca Gallegos now batting for the Lakers. So Gallegos waits, and the pitch a little bit high. And that'll run the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. And unlike the first game yesterday, we have an operational scoreboard we can see. And so far, things going reasonably well technical-wise here as Gallegos bloops one in short left field. That'll be in for a base hit. Enriquez to third, and the Lakers have runners at first and third. So it is a 1-1 ball game, and the Lakers threatening to take the lead. A little bit of glare on the video screen, so it's a little bit hard to tell when a left-handed batter stands to the plate. Runners at first and third, 2 away, swinging a soft foul ball to the left side out of play, as it is Sydney Taylor batting here for the Lakers. Taylor, left-handed batter, and the pitch, swing and a miss. And so Taylor behind now with no balls and 2 strikes. So a 1-1 ball game as we play in the bottom of the first inning. Titeback winds and deals. Swung on and missed, and that'll close out the frame. But the Lakers able to draw even as they pick up a run in the frame. 1 run on 2 hits. An error and 2 left on base. And after 1 complete, we're tied at 1. This is Roosevelt University softball.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
All right, back with you here as we are going to head to the top of the second inning. Each team able to put a run on the board in the opening frame. 1-1 ball game, and the first pitch of the top of the second inning swung on and fouled to the right by Aaron Stilton, who is the designated player for Holy Family. It'll be Stilton followed by Lily Hoban, and then it will be Kylie Jones to hit in this inning for Holy Family. There's a swing and a miss, actually foul tipped, I believe, caught behind the plate by Libby Krakis, the Laker catcher. So we play here, top of two, 1-1 ball game. These two teams will meet again later on in the week. The count is now 1-1 as indicated by the umpire. So 1-1 to Aaron Stilton. Kaylee Hancock into the wide and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Stilton, right-handed batter, now back into the batter's box. This is the first game of the day for the Lakers, the second for Holy Family. They had a real tough loss in the game they played just prior to this one. That was on a different diamond at the Space Coast Complex. There's a ball high. As Holy Family had a one-run lead going to the bottom of the seventh inning, but gave up two-out runs and lost 6-5 to Davis and Elkins. Swinging a high fly ball, medium deep right field, and closing in on it in right field to make the catch for the out is Ella Dvorak. So one away in the inning. That'll bring to the plate Lily Hoban. Holy Family playing in the powder blue jerseys with the black pants. Lakers in the all-black jerseys today. Black tops, black pants. White lettering across the front and green numerals on the back. There's a chopper foul to the left of home plate. 0-1 here to Hoban. Yeah, Holy Family on the verge of a victory in game one that they played today. They fell to 2-7 on the season with that defeat. Here's the 0-1. Off speed and in for a called strike. 0-2 now to Hoban. Game two tonight will be against Walsh University. This game's scheduled to start 4:45 p.m. Eastern Time, 3:45 Central, but delayed by a half hour because of the length of the game that Holy Family was playing, as there's a foul ball pulled deep down the left field line but out of play. And they had to change diamonds at the Space Coast Complex, which is, talked about it yesterday, is a great complex. 0-2 here now to Lily Hoban. Righty versus righty matchup. The wind and the pitch. That's swung on and hit in the air fairly deep right center field. That'll drop in extra bases here for Hoban, who pulls into second with a stand-up double. So the second extra base hit of the ball game in the early going for Holy Family. And here's Kylie Jones. Jones, the senior shortstop from Holmville, Pennsylvania. Left-handed batter standing in. So again now, Kaylee Hancock trying to get out of a situation here with Holy Family threatening. First pitch high and away, 1-0 to Jones. Lakers, as we said, won the opening game yesterday over Davis and Elkins. Real good ball game. 3-1 was the final. And then the Lakers were on the short end of a 6-2 final in game 2 as there's a foul back to the screen. 1-1 now here to Kylie Jones. Lakers losing 6-2 in game 2 yesterday. And that was a case where the Lakers, all of the runs scored against them were in one inning, as they allowed 6 runs in a 5th inning rally. There's a swing and a foul ball off the left out of play. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Kaylee Hancock 0-1 with a 4.67 earned run average. There's a swing and another foul back out of play. And will hold to the ball and 2 strikes. And actually, Hancock's ERA was going into the tournament at 4.67. Lakers at 5-5 on the year after splitting their 2 games yesterday. Wind of the pitch. Golf swing, popped up down the left field line, and I believe that will slice out of play. So this righty versus lefty matchup continuing. In their first day of the tournament, Holy Family split their 2 games as well yesterday, losing to Davenport 7-1, but then they bounced back and defeated Wheeling 6-2. Wheeling, the team defeating the Lakers yesterday. There's a riser high. 2-2 now to Kylie Jones. Jones good at bat so far here, kind of spoiling off a couple of pitches, staying alive in the at bat. 1-1 ball game, top of 2. And the pitch. Popped up, back behind home plate and out of play. So we'll stay at we'll stay at 2-2. And they've got the score on the board, and in the early inning of the game, the first inning, they were keeping track of the count. They're not doing that right now. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball. Medium deep left field, and that ball will be caught in left field by Caitlin Williams for the out. So 2 down in the inning. And Hancock will try to get out of a jam here. Not really a jam, maybe a mini jam, as she's trying to strand a runner at second base. And the first pitch high and away, 1 ball, no strikes here. Catherine McHale is batting now. And faces a 1-0 count. 2 out runner at second base. Here's the next pitch. Up high in the zone, but swung on and missed by McHale. That evens it up at a ball and a strike. McHale, the number 8 hitter in the order for Holy Family. Robin Charlton will be the number 9 hitter. Hancock winds and deals on the 1-1. Wave and a miss. And Hancock now a pitch away from getting out of the inning without any damage. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Lakers get out of it. So in the inning for Holy Family, no runs on a hit as the Tigers waste a 1-out double. No errors, and the runner was stranded at second. We go bottom 2, tied at 1. This is Roosevelt University softball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
How is your drive to school?
Let me tell you. I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Ava Casper to lead it off now for the Lakers as we head to the bottom of the second inning, tied at 1. As it'll be Casper, followed by Libby Krakus, and then Caitlin Williams here in the bottom of the second inning for the Lakers. First pitch swinging, and it'll be into the air, left center field. That'll drop in for a solid single. So a good start for the Lakers here in the bottom of the second inning. So Casper with a single. And here is Libby Krakus, the catcher. And now they have a pinch runner come into the ball game. Yeah, that looks like it'll be the case. Now, the right side of the screen here where we see first base, it's a static camera shot. It's blurry for some reason. I don't know why. But the left two-thirds of the screen is crystal clear, but the right side of the screen is not. So we'll try to do our best to tell you who's running at first base. As anyway now, Libby Krakus to the plate here for the Lakers. Right-handed batter waits. First pitch, swinging a foul back into the screen. 0-1. Libby out of the box, checks the wristband. Now bunts the ball. Goes almost to the front edge of the circle. Fielded there by Tiedeback, who throws to first base, and the out, I believe, recorded. So that'll be a sacrifice. Runner to second base. One away in the inning. And here is Caitlin Williams. Caitlin, left-handed batter, stands in. Kind of a swinging bunt out to the circle again. And again, Tiedeback whirls, throws to first, and this time not in time. So Williams aboard with a single. And the Lakers now with runners at first and third. And they're still showing on the live stats as Ava Casper at third. Back to the top of the order now for the Lakers. And here is Ella Dvorak squaring the bunt. And this time offers at it and misses, so it's 0-1 here. And on the play, as there was a little hesitation there behind the plate by Letizia, and that allows the trailing runner to take second base. So Caitlin Williams to second on the play. Runners at second and third. Scoring the bunt, and Ella pulls the bat back. The pitch comes in high. Ella reached on an error to start the ball game. Ultimately came around to score the only run of the game thus far for the Lakers. There's a swing and a roller foul to the left of home plate. That'll make the count now as they're keeping track of the count again on the scoreboard at a ball and 2 strikes. One and two. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Went after a pitch that was out of the zone. And Ella Dvorak coming up empty for the strikeout. 2 out in the inning now. And here is Athena Pameli-Penn to the plate. Pameli-Penn 0 for 1, grounding out to second base first time up. So 2 on and 2 away in the inning. First pitch here misses outside, 1-0. Isis Enriquez would be next if the inning continues. So the Lakers trying to take their first lead of the game. Holy Family scoring a run in the top of the first inning. Lakers got the equalizer, bottom of 1. There's a pop-up on a bunt, and it's going to be contacted in fair territory, and a run will come in and score as the ball was dropped about halfway up the line. So the Lakers able to take the lead. Ciasulo at first base came on, dove for it, and hit her glove, and I believe it was ruled that the ball was made contact with in fair territory. Conference now in the pitcher circle here for Holy Family. I wonder if there's a discussion about maybe the call there. As it stands right now, the Lakers have a run on the board as they take a 2-1 lead. Now let's see here. Will the batter have to come back? Are they going to call it a foul ball? Discussion continuing here. Well, this would not be good because I'd already penciled in the run in my scorebook. So we'll see what happens. It looked like, to be honest, that the ball was touched in fair territory. If you touch the ball in fair territory and it goes foul, it's a fair ball, but it looks like now instead it'll be Athena Pimeli-Penn now to the plate. So they've taken the run off the board, and it is still a 1-1 game. And there's a swing and a miss by Pimeli-Penn. Let's see here. All right, Pimeli-Penn stands in, squares the bat, pulls it back as the pitch came in outside. All right, Pimeli-Penn squares the bat to bunt, and the pitch popped up right side, and that'll be caught on a basket catch, and that will end the inning as it was caught at second base by Miller, and that'll close out the frame. So in the inning, the Lakers wind up not scoring. So the run, that was, by the way, Urbaniak running at third base for Ava Casper. And that run now does not score. And the inning comes to an end, and it is still, as we look on the scoreboard, a 1-1 ball game. So we go to the third 1-1 game. This is Roosevelt University softball.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
All right, we can clarify. We were able to sort things out during the break there, and Dvorak's at bat. Ella Dvorak, her at bat went as a strikeout, and then Pimeli-Penn popping up to second to end the inning. So that closed it out. The Lakers thus scoring no runs on 2 hits. They leave 2, and now we go to the top of the third inning, and it will be Robin Charlton to lead it off now for Holy Family. As the first pitch is high and away, 1 ball, no strikes. 9-1-2 in the order due up here for Holy Family. First of 2 here on this late afternoon and into Tuesday evening. Hancock looks in for the side of the pitch. And that'll be up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Charlton, Hobel, and Grubb due up for Holy Family in this third inning. The Lakers thought they had taken the lead. I did as well, but the umpires ruling otherwise. Swinging a fly ball hit well to left field. Long run here and caught on the run. Kaylin Williams moving to her left, ranging over, reaching up, and well above her left shoulder was able to reel that ball in for the out. So one away in the inning, back to the top of the order, and here's Riley Hobel. Hobel led up the ball game with a triple and then came around to score later in that first inning. Kaylee Hancock into the wind of the pitch. Jammed, and a line drive caught at third by Ava Casper, who re-entered the game at the start of the inning. So two-way in the frame, and that'll bring to the plate Madison Grubb. Grubb popped out to first base first time up. So Kaylee Hancock working on a 1-2-3 frame here. First pitch to Grubb. Pop foul back behind home plate. Hit the netting, caught there behind the plate by Libby Krakis, who returns the ball back to Kaylee Hancock. And so that sphere will stay in play. Here's the 0-1. Foul back out of play. And I think they'll keep that same ball in play again, as it was kind of a carbon copy of the previous pitch. No balls, 2 strikes to Madison Grubb. Right-handed batter awaits. And the pitch. High and tight to make it 1-2. Bit of a breeze blowing. It was very windy yesterday. Winds getting up to around 20 miles an hour. Sustained at 17 yesterday. It's similar here today. Ball high and away, 1-2 now. As Grubb stands back in the batter's box. Stance is put forward in the box. Front foot just inside the front line of the batter's box. Grubb, right-handed batter, awaits. Swings here. Popped up, short right field, coming on, and that catch is going to be made in right field as Ella Dvorak makes the catch to end the inning. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And we go bottom 3. It's Roosevelt 1, Holy Family 1. This is Roosevelt University softball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It's Isis Enriquez leads off here, and at the first pitch swinging, hits a one-hopper to first knockdown, but no play available, so Isis aboard on an infield single to start the third inning here for the Lakers. That'll bring up now Bryn Dvorak for RU. And Bryn takes the first pitch, a heater high for ball 1. Dvorak, an RBI ground out, back in the first inning to drive in the only run of the game thus far for the Lakers. 1-1 ball game, bottom of 3. Here's Paige Tiedeback into the wind of the pitch. Skied into the air down the right field line into the glare of the sun. We cannot see the end of the play. It went out of play, and so it's going to be a strike. 1-1 now for Bryn Dvorak. Lakers a run on 3 hits so far. Holy Family 1 run, 2 hits, and they've been charged with 3 errors in this game. Swinging a line drive, 1 hopper. Gloved it short to second for 1. That's all that the Tigers will get there. As Dvorak aboard on a 6-4 fielder's choice. So 1 away in the inning, and here's Bianca Gallegos. Left-handed batter waits. Bianca 1 for 1 with a base hit. First pitch here, pop up. And that'll be, actually we'll call it a fly ball. Had more carry to it than I thought. Right to center field. Hobel is there for the out. 2 away in the inning now. So 2 down in the frame. Here's Sydney Taylor. Sydney, a strikeout victim. Swinging strikeout back in the first inning. First pitch to Sydney here, and it'll be a strike on the outside edge. Oh, that ball. I'm not being overly dramatic here. The ball was tailing toward the other batter's box. Taylor's a left-handed batter. And as we look at it, the right edge of the ball caught the left edge of the plate. I kid you not. That was just barely in the zone for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 missing inside to make it 1-1. Well, the video feeds from the USS SA Space Coast Complex, very, very good. Good angle behind and just above home plate. So you can see oftentimes where the pitch comes in. And there's another one that just barely caught the outside corner for a called strike. Right now the hitters in this game dealing with an extremely wide strike zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, runner at first base. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So Tiedeback gets around the leadoff single. As for the Lakers, no runs in the inning, got a hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. And we head to the top of the 4th inning. It is Roosevelt 1 and Holy Family 1. This is Roosevelt University softball.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Alexis Letizia to lead it up now here for Holy Family as we head to the middle frame of this game. Good ball game so far. Another pitcher's duel as we had in the first game yesterday between Roosevelt and Davis and Elkins. 1-1 ball game. Here's Alexis Letizia now leading it off for Holy Family. First pitch from Kaylee Hancock is fouled off to the right out of play, 0-1. Letizia drove in the only Tiger run of the game so far, back in the first inning with a sacrifice fly. Hancock checks the wristband and now deals. Fouled back off to the right out of play. So 0-2. Sam Ciasulo next, and then it'll be Aaron Stilton for Holy Family. Game underway about a half hour later than scheduled. Often at these events, you have so many games going on at one place, as there's a ball that came inside. Fly ball fairly deep to left field, drifting back toward the warning track. And the catch made for the out in left field by Caitlin Williams, who has been busy in left field here in the first half of this game. One away for Sam Ciasulo. Ciasulo is 0 for 1, lined out to center field first time up. So 1 away, top of 4 in a 1-1 ball game. First pitch from Hancock, fouled back to the screen, 0-1. Lakers will play Walsh tonight, then they'll have tomorrow off before 2 more on Thursday. As they spend the week on the Space Coast of Florida. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. And that was a ball that was up in the zone about letter high, and it was fouled right back to the screen. No balls and 2 strikes here. That was a pitch that was there for the taking. Up in the zone, just not solid contact. Hancock gets the sign, and now the 0-2. Swung on in the air, left field toward the corner, and the ball going out of frame. We'll wait for the umpire's call here as it is caught, I believe, by Williams in left field. So 2-way in the inning. One of the one hazard of calling a game by a static video feed. If it's in the corners, it's out of frame. Anyway, here's Aaron Stilton now. 2 out, nobody on in the Holy Family 4th inning. The first pitch here, jammed and fouled away to the left side. Out of play, 0-1. Stilton flied to right fielder first time up. So Hancock in this game getting more than her share of fly ball outs. No balls and a strike. The pitch. Up in the zone, pulled foul wide of third, as that was on the ground. And so it's 0-2. Looks like some cloud cover moving in a little bit there at the complex in Melbourne, Florida. Hancock deals. Good pitch, shoulder level, swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning on a strikeout. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And we go bottom 4. It stays tied at 1. This is Roosevelt University softball.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Back with you as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Ava Casper to lead it off now against Paige Tiedeback. And as we said at the outset of the last half inning, another pitcher's duel here as they play into the late afternoon in Melbourne, Florida. First pitch down and away, 1-0 here now to Ava Casper. Casper singled and then was pinch run for by Rebecca Urbanik, who was then stranded to third base. We thought she had scored but did not on a play that was a little bit controversial but not in a major way. There's a ball outside here to make it 1-1 for Ava Casper. 7, 8, and 9, bottom of third of the order coming up for the Lakers. There's a pitch low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Libby Krakis next, and then it'll be Caitlin Williams for RU. Looks like they put 3-0 on the board. There's a strike. So now we're at 3-1. It looks like some rain clouds beyond left center field. 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a swing and a ball that came inside, popped up to the right side of the infield, and caught there at second base by Miller for the out. That's Charlton, rather, at second base. And 1 away in the inning. That'll bring to the plate Libby Krakis. Squares the bat to bunt, pulled the bat back, and the pitch was swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Krakis grounded out to the pitcher first time up back in inning number 2. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1-1 ball game. The 0-1 jammed again and fouled back out of play. Well, right now, Paige Tiedeback doing a real good job of moving around the location. I think she's keeping the Laker batters off balance here. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Grounded to second base. Charlton moves to her right, scoops it up nicely, spins and throws to first for the out. So 2 in the inning for Caitlin Williams. Williams 1 for 1 with a base hit. Actually, I'm going to go back here. I might be reading what I originally wrote in on Caitlin's at bat. There's a bunt attempt foul. Nope, Williams is 1 for 1. No balls and a strike here. And the pitch. A floater in for a called strike. Now the Dvorak would be next if the inning continues for the Lakers. 0-2 now to the Roosevelt left fielder, who's made a couple of fine defensive plays in the outfield for the Lakers. The 0-2 missing outside will continue the at-bat at a ball and 2 strikes. Lakers only run in the first inning, as is the case for Holy Family. Here's the wide and the 1-2. Up in the zone. Check swing, 1 hopper. Gloved at third. Throw to first base. And just in time for the out. Good play there by Madison Grubb. Tried to backhand it, knocked it down, didn't panic, and threw to first base, and that ended the inning. So in the frame for the Lakers, no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We head to inning number 5, tied at 1. This is Roosevelt University softball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Back with you as we hold forth here at Softball Central, if you will, in Arlington Heights, Illinois, as we watch our video feed from Melbourne, Florida, as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Holy Family and Roosevelt right now locked in a 1-1 tie. And Lily Hoban will lead it off now, the left fielder for Holy Family. It'll be Hoban, Jones, and then McHale due up for the Holy Family Tigers. First pitch here, high and away, 1-0. Hoban has a double. That was back in the 2nd inning with 1 out, but she was stranded at second base. Here's the wind and the 0-1. And that'll be drilled to left center field in for a solid single. That was a 1-0 pitch, rather. And a wide turn, and Hoban not putting on the brakes at all, and head first dive into second base with a 2-base hit to start the 5th inning for Holy Family. Very heads-up base running there by Lily Hoban. And so Holy Family now with a go-ahead run in scoring position. That'll bring up Kylie Jones. Jones 0 for 1, fly to left first time up. We play in the top of the 5th inning in a 1-1 ball game. Here's the pitch, a bunt attempt, and missed, and it's 0-1. Well, you look down between pitches and then you hear a cheer. There are adjacent diamonds at the USS SA Space Coast Complex, and you wonder if something happened that you may have missed. There's a swing and a miss at a riser that was up around shoulder level. So Kylie Jones quickly behind now at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hancock tosses, and I thought that was a foul trip that was caught by the catcher, Krakus. The umpire did not signal as such, but it was a swing and a miss either way, and so that's a strikeout. 1 away. As we play here in the top half of inning number 5 in our first game of the day. Lakers will play Walsh University later on tonight. There's a swing and a foul back as Catherine McHale batting now here for Holy Family. McHale, right-handed batter, awaits. McHale struck out swinging first time up back in the second inning. The 0-1, bit of a golf swing, pop foul right side out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Robin Charlton would be next and then back to the top of the order. Skies darkening in Florida. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll be the second out of the inning. So after allowing the leadoff double to Lily Hoban, Hancock gets back-to-back swinging strikeouts. That'll leave it up now to Robin Charlton. Charlton flied to left on a play that featured a fine running catch by Caitlin Williams in left field. First pitch swinging here and fouled back. Holy Family batters being aggressive here. I don't have an official stat count on it, but it seems to me as if there have been quite a few instances where they are swinging at the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike to count. Hancock into the line in the delivery. Lift into the air, medium deep right field. Ella Dvorak is there, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. So in the frame, Holy Family wasting a leadoff double. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We go bottom 5 in a, so far, a quick ball game. We're tied at 1. This is Roosevelt University softball.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
On we move. Bottom half of inning number 5 in a 1-1 ball game. Good to have you aboard here on this late Tuesday afternoon. And for the Lakers, top of the order coming up in the bottom of the 5th, and Ella Dvorak swings and chops a 1-hopper back in the circle. Paige Tiedebeck fields, wheels to first, and throws to first for the out. So quickly, 1 pitch and 1 out for the Lakers on the 5th, and that'll bring up Athena Pameli-Penn. I mentioned the clouds moving in from beyond left field. I'm not sure. That must be that the field is oriented facing, I would guess, north and west. As here's an inside-out swing, and it'll be dropped into right field for a solid single for Athena Pameli-Penn, who's now 1 for 3 in the ball game. And that will bring up Isis Enriquez. But just calling up the weather radar here, And it looks like there isn't much going on in the environs of the Space Coast there, which is about 50 miles east of Orlando in the upper central part of the state. Swing and a miss, and 0-1 now to Isis Enriquez. Isis is 2 for 2, pair of singles, but has not yet been able to score a run. Squares to bunt, pulls the bat back, swings at a pitch up in the zone and fouls it back. So 0-2 now to Isis Enriquez. Enriquez stands in, and the pitch. Started to swing, held up. Did she go around? Yep, the home plate umpire says that Enriquez went around, so that'll be a strikeout. That'll be the second out of the inning. Two-way, and that'll bring to the plate Bryn Dvorak. So Pamela Penn remains at first base. Here's the first pitch to Dvorak. High and tight, Pamela Penn going, and the throw to second base high. Good leap at shortstop there. Jones pulling it in there to make sure that ball didn't go to center field, and so Pamela Penn, though, does get a stolen bag. Lakers have the go-ahead run now in scoring position. 1-0 to Bryn Dvorak, who has had an RBI ground out and a fielder's choice in this game. We play in the bottom of the fifth inning. Umpire now apparently writing something down on the lineup card as he stands to the left of home base. 1-1 game, each team with a single run in the first inning, and that's been it. Nothing but zeros on the board since then. All right, Bryn Dvorak back into the batter's box. Wind to the pitch, and that'll be in there. Called strike, caught the outer half of the plate. So it's now a ball and a strike. Looks like the lights are now coming on to the complex in Melbourne. See faint shadows being cast by the players on the field. There's a swing and a cue shot foul right side. So it's 1-2 for Bryn Dvorak. Bryn back into the batter's box. A ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Up in the zone, but toward the outer half of the plate. Swung on, fly ball fairly deep right field, drifting back. And an over-the-shoulder catch made near the warning track in right field, and that'll end the inning. A long, deep fly ball to right field. And McHale in right, drifting back and making the catch to end the inning. And so the Lakers' threat is stymied. So in the inning for Roosevelt. No runs and a hit, no errors. One left on base. We go to inning number 6. It's a 1-1 tie. This is Roosevelt University Lakers softball.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
New pitcher coming on as we head to the 6th inning now. Riley Sarnecki on in relief after an excellent outing by Kaylee Hancock. And now Riley Sarnecki will try to keep the game tied and give her team a chance to go out in front. First batter she will face will be the leadoff hitter in the Holy Family order. This will be Riley Hobel to the plate now. First pitch here, right down the middle. Called strike, and it's 0-1. Hobel a triple and a line out to third base, so a tense ball game here. as we play in inning number 6. 1-1 ball game. Lakers trying to move above 500 for the season and for the tournament as they split the first 2 games yesterday. Swinging a chopper left side. Casper tried to short hop it, could not hold on to it. And so Hobel is aboard at first base. We'll see how they score it. And it is scored an error on Ava Casper. Second Roosevelt error of the game, and now here's Madison Grubb. See if the sacrifice is on here. So Riley Sarnecki checks the wristband. And the pitch. There's the bunt. Spins in front of home plate, and I believe it'll be called a fair ball. Throw to first base, drop though. The throw came from Libby Krakis, who fired to first base. I was watching the home plate umpire, then looked over and saw the ball loose in short right field, so it looks like everybody will be safe. Hobel advances to second. Grubb aboard at first, and now trouble here for the Lakers. We'll check the scoring on that as now the Lakers have a meeting in the circle, and they are in a bit of a tough spot now here. It's workable, 2 on. Not like the bases are loaded with nobody out. That'd be a really tough situation, but still not enviable here for the Lakers at this point. That'll be scored an error that last at bat for Grubb, an error on the catcher Libby Krakis. So back-to-back errors, and now Riley Sarnecki will try to have to pitch around it. She'll have to try to pitch around it. There we go. I think I got the words right. Anyway, here we go. Alexis Letizian now to bat here for Holy Family in a tight spot here for the Lakers. And the first pitch swung on right side, and that'll be out of play. And now it looks like that they have removed the runner at second base. So we'll see what the call is here. And Hobel actually was able to advance to third on the play. So 0-1 the count to Letizia. So runners at the corners on the go-ahead run now 60 feet away for Holy Family. The 0-1 swinging and missing, and Snow now 0-2 here. Sarnecki could certainly use a strikeout here. Lakers trailing it. Actually tied, but hopefully they won't be trailing it here in the near future. As runners at first and third in the inning. The pitch. Riser to the backstop. Runner from third. Heading to the plate. Throw to the pitcher covering. Not made. And so a wild pitch here sailing to the backstop. And that gives Holy Family a 2-1 lead as Riley Hobel able to come in to score from third on the wild pitch. On the play as well, Madison Grubb to second. So a 2-1 ball game now. Next pitch here, missing upstairs. And I believe the count is now 2-2. So defensive struggles here. An unearned run for Holy Family, and they take a 2-1 lead. That ball sailed to the backstop and banged right into the area where the camera is and making it shake quite a bit. There's a swing and a foul to the right out of play. I believe it'll be a 2-strike situation now, 2-2. We'll see if the umpire updates the count as they have stopped updating it on the scoreboard. Letizia stands in, right-handed batter awaits. And the pitch. Swung on, inside-out swing. One hopper to second base. Quick underhand throw to first, and that'll be the out. Enriquez, good play there. As on the play, Madison Grubb going to third. That'll bring up Sam Ciasulo. So a runner at third. One away in the inning. Swinging a floater. Gloved at second there by the shortstop. Pameli Penn throws to first for the out. That was the only play. As Grubb comes in to score to make it a 3-1 ball game. So an RBI ground out there. And now the bases are empty in 2 away, but 2 runs in for Holy Family. And that'll bring to the plate Aaron Stilton. Sarnecki into the wide and the pitch. Inside out swing, and it's grounded to the right side, foul. Stilton in this game is 0 for 2, a fly out and a swinging strikeout. Yeah, dark clouds continuing to move in, and the lights clearly now having an effect at the complex in Melbourne, Florida. There's a pitch called strike on the outside half. So 0-2 now to Stilton. Lily Hoban would be next if the inning continues for Holy Family, as they've taken a 3-1 lead now. Lakers of Holy Family have been out hit by the Lakers 4-3, but they lead it 3-1. 3 errors for each team as there's a ball low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lakers will face the Walsh University Cavaliers coming up. Game scheduled for 7 Eastern, 6 Central. May get started a little bit late. We've got our time backed up, start time to 6:30 Central. There's a ball high. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Aaron Stilton. Lakers will play Holy Family and Walsh again later in the week at different times. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Oh, that was a heater that just barely missed the hitter there. And Stilton didn't really back away from it. Almost kind of leaned into it, thinking she might want to take a swing at it, but took the pitch, and it's now 3-2. Full count here. Sarnecki into the wide and the pitch. Swinging a line foul right side, and the at-bat will continue. Stilton able to spoil that pitch to the first base side. Riley Sarnecki checks the wristband, now ready to go. And the pitch. Low and outside. Good at bat there for Stilton to draw the walk. And the inning will continue. Lily Hoban now due up here for Holy Family. Well, we have a pinch runner come in. Lineup cards are out. So we'll see if we have a pinch runner come in. And that will in fact be the case. We'll try to catch the number on the jersey here. Looks like 1-7 on the jersey. That would be Carly Miller, a senior from Hermitage, Pennsylvania. So here's Lily Hoban, who has a pair of doubles today. First pitch here, and that'll be spun foul right at home plate. So 0-1 the count. Kylie Jones would be next if the inning continues. It's been a profitable inning here for Holy Families. They have scored twice in the frame. And there's a swing and a miss. It looked like there, mid-swing, Hoban wanted to hold up, but too much behind the swing, and she went around, and she's behind now at 0-2. Tonight's game will be the only classic night game for the Lakers this week. The rest of the week, they start games at times in the early afternoon, mid-afternoon. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. But damage done by Holy Family. They pick up 2 runs in the inning. As in the frame, 2 runs on no hits, 2 errors, a wild pitch that allowed a run, and 2 left on base. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is now Holy Family 3 and Roosevelt 1. This is Roosevelt University softball.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
All right, we come back here to our ball game as we head to the bottom of the sixth inning. And the Lakers now in a little bit of a spot. They trail 3-1, needing to come from behind. And it'll be Bianca Gallegos to lead it off here for the Lakers in the bottom of the sixth. Page tied it back. Great outing in the circle thus far. Having thrown, there's a swing and a ground ball right between first and second into right field for a solid single. Lakers, their fifth hit of the game. I was just about to say, tied it back, having allowed 4 hits on the single run back in the first inning. But now hit number 5, Lakers have out-hit their opponents tonight 5-3. There's a bunt attempt missed, hesitation, and a throw to first base. It'll be wild down the right field line, but the runner will stay. And behind the plate there, Letizia wanted interference, and the umpires now, I think, will confer. Runner was off the bag at first. Letizia tried to throw behind the runner to get the out, and the batter was in the way there a little bit. And so the umpires confer, and I believe they're going to have an out called here on interference. And so that'll be the first out of the inning. We'll see about the play-by-play call here. As the Lakers, by the way, had a pinch hitter at the plate. That was Raina Hilliard, the freshman from Ann Arbor, Michigan. And Hilliard got called for interference. So, the runner stays at first base. Here's Ava Casper now. Ava today is 1 for 2. Popped out to second last time up in addition to an early single. Takes the first pitch. Looked like that was outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, that's the first we've seen of that kind of call this season. Interference on the hitter. As the next pitch coming in, and we had a little bit of a dropout right when the pitch crossed the plate, and I totally missed the call. So anyway, Casper back into the batter's box. I believe it is a 2-0 count. Swinging here, ball lifted to left field. Coming on, and then it'll drop in for a base hit. Ava Casper, her second base hit of the game. Gallegos to second on the play. And the Lakers now have the tying runs on base. And here is Libby Krakis. Krakis is 0 for 2, a pair of ground outs to the pitcher and to second base. Takes the first pitch here, just off the outside edge. 1 ball, no strikes. Might be able to hear cheering in the background. The Diamonds in this part of the complex of the USSA Space Coast Center are in very close proximity. There's a ball outside. 2-0 here, and there is a, if you like softball, that's the place to be. Meeting in the circle now. All kinds of games going on. It's become an annual spring ritual for the Lakers to head south to Florida, both baseball and softball. We've had baseball in previous years, but covering softball this week. Meeting in this circle is over. And the wind of the pitch. Inside out swing popped up down the right field line. Ball goes out of play. It'll land foul. I said out of play, I meant out of frame as we watch the video stream. So now 2-1 here for Libby Krakis. And the next pitch, in the dirt. It'll skip by the catcher, and it'll go to the backstop. It'll be scored a wild pitch. And Gallegos advances to third, Casper to second. And now a base hit could potentially tie the game. So a chance here for the Lakers. Krakis now, good hitters count as well. 3 balls and a strike. Squares the bat to bunt. Pulls it back, swings away, lofts a line drive, fair ball on the left field line. 1 run is in, second runner rounding. Casper headed to the plate, scoring, standing up. The Lakers have tied the game. Now the runner off first base, throw back behind the runner, and Krakis is able to get back in time. And the Lakers have tied the game. Perfectly placed little floater down the left field line. I said line drive, soft liner would have been the better way to describe it. And Libby Krakis gets the job done. A 2-run single. And we're tied at 3. That'll bring up now Caitlin Williams. Squares the bunt here. Pitch was high but offered at and missed by Williams. So she's behind at 0-1. So a brand new ball game here. A pair of RBIs for Libby Krakis. And we have a new ball game at 3 apiece. The wind of the pitch, well off the outside edge to make it 1-1. Williams, the number 9 hitter in the order for the Lakers. Trying to keep the inning alive. Right now there's the 1 runner on base at first base. And still 1 away in the inning as the next pitch came in down and inside. Heard me hesitate there. I wanted to make sure there was 1 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike now. And the pitch. Williams cues it foul left side. So now 2-2. See if Caitlin can move this runner over and get the go-ahead run in scoring position. Williams back into the batter's box. Left-handed batter awaits in the pitch. 1 hopper, snared at third. Good play there, and the throw across in time by about a step to get the out. Oh, that was a scorching 1 hopper to Grubb at third, who on 1 knee backhanded and waist high and then fired to first for the out. That was a good play. 2 away in the inning. Krakis to second. Back to the top of the order. Ground ball up the middle into center field for a base hit from Ella Dvorak. Krakis held up at third base, so the Lakers runners at the corners, and now in the throw back to the infield that was cut off in the circle. Ella Dvorak takes second base. Krakis to third. And now a chance here for Athena Pomeli-Penn, who is 1 for 3 tonight. Drama here in this first game of the day. Meeting here now near the circle for Holy Family. And will we have a pitching change coming up? Well, on that last base hit, the ball was not going at really with that much speed on the ground, and I thought it was just taking forever to get out beyond second base. I thought maybe there would be a chance to field it, but that didn't happen. It was perfectly placed. Meeting in the circle breaks up. And now Athena Pomeli-Penn to the plate. Athena singled last time up. She's 1 for 3 in the game. So here we go. Runners now at second and third. And the pitch. Down and in, 1-0. Well, Holy Family lost a lead late in the first game, and they're on the verge of doing the same here in this contest. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. High on a heater, 2-0. Right now, Pomeli-Penn in the driver's seat here. Great hitters count. 2 balls and no strikes. Pomeli-Penn awaits. Here's the 2-0. Came inside, and I think it hit her on the wrist. Yes, it did. Yep. So Pomeli-Penn is aboard after having been hit by a pitch. First hit batter of the ball game. We had 1 game yesterday where we had 3 combined. And now that will leave it up here to Isis Enriquez, who's had a good game, 2 for 3. A pair of singles and a strikeout. So runners at every base here. Well, if you're the Lakers, you'd love to see a double in the gap to clear the bases. So here we go. Here's the wind. First pitch. Swinging and pop foul right back of home plate. Bryn Dvorak would be next if the inning continues. Lakers certainly hoping for that, because if it does, they will have taken the lead. They plated 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The wind of the pitch. Riser high. 1-1. So a ball and a strike. Runners everywhere. Bases are loaded for the Lakers. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Where is it going? Back of second base. Caught there by the shortstop, Jones, and that'll end the inning. But the Lakers able to tie the game as they pick up 2 runs. 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. And we head to the 7th. We're tied at 3. And this is Roosevelt University softball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
All right, we head to the 7th inning. Drama here again, as was the case in the early game yesterday for the Lakers. First pitch of the inning is swung on, 2-hopper to Pamela Pettit short. And the first out of the inning is recorded as Kylie Jones grounds out 6-3 for 1 out in the inning. That'll bring to the plate now Catherine McHale. McHale has struck out twice in this game, both strikeouts of the swinging variety. So 1 out, nobody on base here, top of the 7th inning in a 3-3 game. Pitch here, down low. Riley Sarnecki remaining in the circle here for the Lakers. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. 7, 8, and 9 in the order for Holy Family coming up here in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Riser, high, and it goes to the screen, but no harm with nobody on base. 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes. Lakers, 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. Holy Family, 3 across the board. 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors. Next pitch upstairs. 3-0. You should get a good pitch to hit here. See if the batter lets it go by and then maybe takes a swing at 3-1. Take a chance at maybe getting the 4-pitch walk if you let it go. Here comes the 3-0, down low, ball 4. Oh, called strike. Full disclosure, I thought it was going to be low and inside. McHale did too. She was already headed to first base, but umpire says not so fast. So now 3-1 the count. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. So now to 3-2. Riley Sarnecki trying to battle back, has already battled back in the at-bat. Trying to close it out here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sarnecki back on the rubber after checking the wristband. The wind and the pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. So Sarnecki issues the 1-out walk. Her second walk issued in the game. And now it is Robin Charlton due up. Charlton has flied to left and flied to right. 1 on, 1 out, top of 7 in a 3-3 game. There's a bunt attempt and missed, and so it's 0-1. Charlton, the sophomore from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. No, all is 1 strike, the pitch. Good ball down in the zone, and Charlton swung above it and missed, and so she's behind at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Charlton back into the batter's box. Sarnecki checks the wristband, now the signal, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and a ball down in the zone, kind of a golf swing there, and Charlton came up empty for the second out of the inning. 2 away, back to the top of the order. That'll leave it up now to Riley Hobel. Hobel has doubled, lined out, and reached on an error, and has scored twice in this game. 3-3 game. Sarnecki trying to get this last out and give the Lakers a chance to win it in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the inner half, and it's 0-1. Fun game to call. No balls and a strike. Hobel, a very wide stance, very similar to Bryn Dvorak's batting stance. The 0-1. Missed outside. Madison Grubb would be next if the inning continues as we play here in the top half of the 7th inning. One ball, 1 strike, and the delivery. 1 hopper, back to the pitcher. Sarnecki halfway to the bag, underhands to first. That'll end the inning. So Sarnecki works around the 1-out walk. As in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, 1 left on base. Lakers can win it with a run. We go bottom 7, tied at 3. This is Roosevelt University softball.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
We move to the bottom of inning number 7. And it looks like a new pitcher coming into the game now for Holy Family. And I believe that'll be number 1, Molly Moore, sophomore from Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. And Holy Family will try to keep the game tied here. Force extra innings. Bryn Dvorak to lead it off for the Lakers. Here we go. Bottom 7 tied at 3. First pitch high and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Each team with a run in the first. And then each team with 2 more in the 6th inning. Kind of a roller coaster ride for both teams. There's a changeup down and in for a ball. 2-0 to Bryn Dvorak. Dvorak is 0 for 3. Fly to right last time up. Next pitch. Same spot. A little bit more velocity, but it missed inside. 3-0 here. So 3 balls and no strikes. It's Dvorak, Gallegos. As there's a strike. And that'll make it 3-1. I was looking down at the scorebook, looked up, saw the right arm go up. Not sure if it was a swinging strike or taken for a strike, but either way, Dvorak back into the box. Takes here, 3-2 now. Was mentioning Dvorak, Gallegos, and then the number 6 spot in the order. 3 balls, 2 strikes here, full count. Here's the wind of the delivery. And it hits Dvorak in the back, right between the shoulder blades. So a hit batter, second of the game by Tiger pitching in the game. And the Lakers have the winning run aboard at first base now. That'll bring to the plate Bianca Gallegos. So a chance here for the Lakers now. Gallegos is 2 for 3. Bunts here, pushes it foul left side. It's 0-1. Bianca had a single in the first inning, fly to center in the third, and then singled and later scored in the 6th inning. No balls, 1 strike. Another bunt, popped up, foul left side again near the on-deck circle. 0-2. So we'll see now if the bunt is taken off. I've seen situations where the bunt still called for with 2 strikes. We'll see what the Lakers do here. The pitch taking all the way, and it's up high 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Game 2 on the way. About a half hour, I would say, after this one ends. Roosevelt and Walsh popped up foul left side, and that'll be out of play. Gallegos out of the box. Now back in. Left-handed batter stands in. Even stance. The pitch up high. And I believe we'll run it now to 3-2. Again, they are now not keeping track of the count on the board. Swinging a roller to the right side. Into right field for a base hit. Station to station here. Bryn Dvorak stops at second base. Bianca Gallegos, her 3rd hit of the day and 4 at bats. And the Lakers a great opportunity here. Now batting here for the Lakers will be Raina Hilliard. Hilliard was called out for interference last time up. Bunts it here up the third base line. Perfect bunt. Throw to first in time. That'll be a 5-3 put out, but runners now at second and third with 1 away. Good sacrifice there. Just the way you draw it up. And the Lakers now have the winning run at third base. And a chance here for Ava Casper. Casper stands in. The first pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Right side. Carries into right field. Caught in right field. Runner from third tagging. Here comes the throw in. Not in time. And the Lakers win the game. So a sacrifice fly by Ava Casper, and the Lakers come from behind and claim victory in Game 1 of their split doubleheader here today on this Tuesday evening. Bryn Dvorak scoring from third on the play. As in the inning for the Lakers, they pick up a run in the frame on the hit. The hit batter at the start of the inning really come back to hurt Holy Family, which has had 2 tough losses to deal with now today. They lost the first game in the bottom of the 7th inning, lost both games in the bottom of the 7th inning today. As the Lakers able to claim victory. And so, your final totals in this ball game: Roosevelt 4 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. Lakers left 10 on base. Holy Family 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, and they left 4 on base. So that'll wrap it up here for game number 1. Game number 2 coming up, I'm going to estimate around 6:30 p.m. So we hope you'll join us for that. That'll be Roosevelt against Walsh. We'll wrap it up here to prepare for that broadcast thanks to the Holy Family Sports Information staff for providing stats. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. Final again, Roosevelt 5, Holy Family 3. Hope to see you for Game 2, either way. Until we speak to you again, this is Tom Westenfeld. Thank you so much for being with us, and for now, we wish you all a very pleasant good evening.